Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 349. As you may remember, Sita thought that Rama and Lakshman were dead, but Trijata said, "No, Sita, they're not dead. Forget this sorrow, it's not necessary. It's needless. Rama and Lakshman cannot die, not at the hands of Indrajit." Sita was convinced by the words of Trijata, and she placed her palms together as a gesture of salutation to Rama. The Vimana turned toward Lanka, and Sita was taken back to the Ashokavana. 17. The recovery of the princess. The heads of the Vanara army stood around Rama and the brave Lakshman, and they were feeling afraid lest they should die without regaining consciousness. While they were watching Rama, he moved slowly, and it could be seen that slowly his consciousness was coming back to him. He looked at once at his brother, and he thought that he was dead. He saw his brother lying there wounded, with blood covering his beautiful body, and Rama was inconsolable. He lamented the death of Lakshman. He wailed, "I have seen my beloved brother dead, and what's the purpose of my living any more? What is Sita to me when Lakshman is gone? What should I live for once he is dead? If one looks diligently enough in this world, there can easily be found a woman like Sita. But will I ever find a brother like Lakshman? Can there be another warrior like him? I'm going to kill myself since I have lost my brother. How can I face Kaushalya Devi and Sumitra when I go back to Ayodhya alone? How can I comfort them who will weep like mother deer, who have been parted from their young? What will Bharata think of me, and what about Shatrughna, his twin? He came to the forest with me, and his mother Sumitra asked him to think of me as his father. Is it like a father that I've taken care of him? I have been the cause of his death. I have no desire to live anymore. I'm a sinner and I deserve to die. Lakshman, when I was unhappy, you were the one to comfort me, and now you're dead, and I have no one to comfort me. I will follow him to the city of Yama and be with him. He followed me when I left Ayodhya, and it is but meet that I should go with him now. We can never be parted. Never once has he spoken harshly to me, and he has ever followed the path of Dharma. He was easily aroused, but never once against me. Sugriva, go back to the Kishkinda with what is left of your army. Now that we will both be dead, Ravana will harass you, and I don't want that to happen. Cross the sea and go back as quickly as you can. You did your best for my sake, and I'll never forget the love you have for me. But the time has come when you should return to Kishkinda." Rama fainted again. The Vanaras stood with tears in their eyes. Vibhishana, who had been busy trying to bring order in the scattered ranks, came there with his gada in his hand, and the army fled from him, thinking that he was a Rakshasa from the enemy camp. After a while, Jambavan assured them that it was Vibhishana, and they came back and abandoned their fear. Vibhishana sat and mourned the death of the Kaushal brothers. So they sat hopelessly. Sushena the physician came there and said to them, "Once during the war between the Devas and the Asuras, several of the Devas were floored, even thus, and they appeared to be dead. Brihaspati, the divine preceptor, asked for some herbs to be brought from the ocean of milk, and he revived them. Let some of the Vanaras bring 2 herbs by name Sanjivakarani and Vishalyakarani. In the ocean of milk are found the hills Drona and Chandra. They are located in the spot where the Amrit was churned from. These 2 herbs can be found there. The Devas had placed them on the hills. Let Hanuman, the son of Vayu, go there and bring them." Even as he was speaking, there was a strong breeze blowing from the sea. The sea was in tumult, and the mountains were shaking because of the strong wind. Wings seemed to beat in the air, and the trees were uprooted by the force of the wings. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.